children, welcome to Math Path. Our topic for today is Surds. So before we start with the concepts, let us understand what are Surds. So here we go with introduction to Surds. So for example, if you see here, we read it as nth root of a, which is equal to a to the power 1 by n. Now this is the surd. Now in this, what are different parts? Let us understand. So this square root sign is called a radical. Then inside the square root, this is called a radicand. And remember the radicand or a base, this should be always a positive rational number. This should be always a positive rational number. This n is called an order. This is called an order. So suppose I say root 2. So here, if it is root 2, so the order is 2. If it is cube root of 2, the order is 3. Okay. And here 2 is a positive rational number. So these are the things which you have to remember, that nth root of a, this is called a surd. And in this root symbol is called a radical. This is the order of the surd. And this inside the square root, what it is called a radicand, and it should be always a positive rational number. Important. The term surd, it is used to name any number which involves non-perfect square roots. So when I talk of square root of 4, it is not a surd. Why? Because root of 4 is equal to 2 and 2 is a rational number. So it is very important to note that a term surd, it is used to name any number which involves non-perfect square roots. So if I say root of 26, yes, it is a surd. Okay. If I say cube root of 26, yes, it is a surd. So this can be written as 26 to the power 1 by 3. So the term surd is used to name any number which involves non-perfect square roots. Surds are irrational numbers. So we have already learned what are irrational numbers. They can be written in the form of, they can't be written in the form of p by q. They have non-terminating, non-repeating decimals. Now, simple surds like root 2 is a simple surd, root 29 is a simple surd, cube root of 10 is a simple surd. The other types of surds you can see 3 root 2, 5 root 3, 2 cube root of 7, root 10 by root 3, root 2 plus 1. So irrational number. We know that root 2 is irrational. Sum of a rational number and irrational number is also a surd. The difference of two irrational numbers is also a surd. 2 root 10 minus 9 upon 1 plus root 3. Here now this is rationalizing the denominator. There we are going to have this type of surds over there. So did you understand the meaning of surds? Now here is a question. State with reason which of the following surds and which are not. So the first question, root 180. So 180, is it as a positive rational number? Yes, it is. So this is a surd. Why it is a surd? Because 180 is a positive rational number. So radicand, if it is a positive rational number, then you can call it as a surd. Now in case of the next question, cube root of minus 125, can it be a surd? No, it is not a surd. Why it is not a surd? Because this is not a positive rational number. Since you can say since minus 125 is not a positive rational number. Clear? Now one more question, children. Now tell me, root of 3 plus root 2, is it a surd? Again, it is not a surd. Why it is not a surd? Because this is an irrational number, because 3 plus root 2 is an irrational number. So you, while writing a reason, you will write this is not a surd because the radicand is irrational number. Understood how to identify whether the given number is a surd or a not a surd. Let us understand the rules of roots and surds. So root of xy is equal to root x into root y. Okay, and for example, if I take root of 12, it is equal to root of 3 into root of 4. So this can be also written as root of 6 into root of 2. Okay. Now then root of 6 is into root of 5 is root of 30. 6 5 are 30. root of x upon y is root x upon root y. So for example, if I take root of 10 upon 3 is root 10 upon root 3. Root of 50 upon 21 is root of 50 upon root of 21. Adding and subtracting surds, a root x plus or minus b root x is equal to a plus or minus b root x. Okay, so like 3 root 2 plus 5 root 2 is equal to 8 root 2. Okay, then 8 root 7 minus 2 root 7 is 8 minus 2, which is 6 root 7. Now, if I take root of xy, so that is xy to the power half. So which is x raised to half into y raised to half, and x raised to half is root x and y raised to half is root y. So this is how you get root of xy is root x into root y. Root of x upon y is x upon y raised to half. So which is equal to x raised to half upon y raised to half, which is root x upon root y. Okay, now here c in bracket a plus or minus b is equal to ca plus or minus cb. Opening the bracket, we multiply c into a is ca, c into b is cb. Then root x plus root y. Can you add this root of x plus y? No. So let us see with the example. Now root of 4 plus root of 9 is equal to root 13, which is not possible. We know that root of 4 is 2 and root of 9 is 3 and 2 plus 3 is 5, whereas root of 13, when you find out, you get 3.6. So this is how root of x plus root of y is not equal to root of x plus y. So remember, these rules we are going to use further when we are simplifying surds or when we are simplifying rational numbers. We are rationalizing the denominators. If you like the video, please share with your friends. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.